guys. How are you?
What's going
Good,
on,
thank you.
bud?
So, first of all, I just wanted to say you both did my show.
Yep.
And I owe you guys this. So
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that,
I
man.
love military challenge going.
Hell
forward.
yeah.
What else did everyone
Sweet.
else bring? No. This is so.
Wait.
All right, I'm good, guys. Thanks.
Where are your offerings?
No gifts, huh? Okay, questions.
Can we get
Yeah.
We might have brought a little bit of ridicule because I heard that you refused to get the tattoo.
I did.
Refused is a hard
I would like to
word.
get to the hard-hitting question.
We're-
Yeah,
why
thank
is
you
that
so
hard?
much.
Why
The
do you
real,
hate the rest of the cast?
I just feel like I'm superior in a lot of ways. I literally left before they got it, and then I was given all this shit for it, and I'm getting it tonight.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
No.
So I didn't expect Zaynab to get it.
I didn't either.
And
Well, Allegra,
I didn't expect
Allegra,
Allegra
yeah.
to get it. And all of a sudden I was like, well, Andy and I are going to have matching tattoos. And then Z and Allegra were like, we're in. I'm like, okay.
So Nathan and Luke, obviously the characters, have one of the most entertaining bromances on
Thank
probably
you.
any show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bromances,
Bromances. And row.
And Ro. How has your guys' real life chemistry kind of changed over the course of the show?
I would say Kevin and I hung out more than anyone on the show while we were shooting in Vancouver. Probably a lot of dinners.
Yep.
Kevin's a big boxer, so we would catch punches for each other.
Yep.
And just like
Golf.
yeah, actually we played some golf. When we weren't shooting in the winter, we played some golf. Some of our seasons were like February, March, April, so we were just pretending to be warm the whole time. But
When I first got cast, I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna like this guy because he's a good-looking guy, and I was like, I don't know. And he comes from like he was on the Flash. I was like,
guy's
there's
gonna be a dick.
There's no way this is gonna
he's
work.
plain and arrogant, dude. He's probably the same.
He's the same. I have no imagination. That's
And I'm
how
like, how am I gonna hang out with this moron?
Big dummy. And it worked.
Actually, you know what? Funny story. Kevin was the only person I read with for Luke. I did chemistry reads with a bunch of Ingrids and Noras, and even a couple of Nevaehs. And Greg and Kevin had worked together before, and Greg was like, "Hey, I have this guy coming in, Kevin, and I think he's Luke." And I was like, "Okay." And we did this scene, and it was the pilot scene where he's like, fuck, fuckity. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty much him. That's like,
Lord, if I had
Perfect.
known too, because you're going in, you're like, oh man, I don't know. I went home, I was like, I don't know if I got it.
Really?
Meanwhile, yeah, he's just
yeah,
like,
you
oh
were-
yeah, this guy's Luke.
you were a throwaway. You're like,
Jesus Christ.
no problem. He's the guy.
I'm sweating, you
That
know.
wasn't even a question.
Yeah.
So now that the show is wrapping up, is there anything you're going to take away from it? Is there anything you're surprised to learn about yourselves over the course of delving into these characters for so long?
What an experience! First off, I know it sounds even stupid. It's like, what a ride! But it was, but it really was.
7 years.
7 years of life. I think, not with a tattoo, not worth it, honestly. But it is like I think it.
You know, I would have been pissed if he had other tattoos,
Yeah.
and he's like, I
I'm
don't
not
want it.
getting that
But he's like,
one.
I don't have any tattoos. I'm like,
I'm not
okay.
getting that one. I am gonna get it now. It's just gonna be on my forehead.
Yeah.
Or like Tyson, it'll be over my eye.
5 stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
The
here.
way, like, you said this to Greg when we first started, you were like, I would like for this show to be my 30s.
Yeah.
It's like, and it kind of was. I mean,
It
it,
was
took a
pretty
long
much.
time.
It
Yeah.
was-
So it was
I would have
really
liked
cool.
more episodes.
Yeah. All of my 30s. Yeah. I think it's very cool that it's like, I'll look back on this as definitely like a decade, that will encapsulate my experience of like my 30s for sure.
And I think also the show having an ending makes that so much more,
Punctuates it.
and digestible. Like
Yes.
to be like, oh, well, we
Complete.
did 3 seasons and it ends, and giant cliffhanger. I don't know what happened after. It's like it's a tough sell to people because
Fans, we don't like.
well,
No,
a lot of people have watched the show and a lot of people love the show. A lot of people haven't watched the
People
show.
continue to find it.
Yeah,
You know,
I have
and
people
it's-
come up to me and they're like, "I love Upload. When's season 3?" And I'm like, "Season 3's out."
Yeah, we were going through a strike.
Literally,
Yeah,
search
when it
Amazon,
came out,
search Upload on
we
Amazon.
weren't
You
allowed to
have,
promote.
go home. You got 7 episodes to watch.
Yeah.
Now I can be like, you got 11 episodes to watch,
Yeah.
and there's an ending.
Yeah.
As far as taking something away from it is actors are innately super self-conscious and you always think I'm never going to work again. Somebody's figured it out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a fraud. There's like imposter syndrome and most actors anyway. I won't speak for everyone. I'm sure fucking like Robert Downey Jr. doesn't have imposter syndrome. But getting to work with somebody like Greg Daniels and also to be such a fan of Kevin and Andy and Allegra and watch and Zainab and watch them work and be like, oh, they're great, and know that you're working alongside them, that comes with something of like, oh, cool. I've been a part of something that I think is pretty special, and hopefully that can lead into something else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last time I talked to you, Robbie, you told me that the ending was beautiful, but that was like all you could say.
That's still pretty much all I can say, unless you guys are going.
Hi. You've reached a point where spoilers have been discussed, or about to be discussed. The conversation is blocked off by this sound, and the actors' mouths have been covered by the face of CQ and Mad Mike. Okay, back to the video.
So I was gonna say, I'm definitely holding this.
Okay.
Do not
Okay.
Well,
And
I
there needs to be.
cried. Yes,
Okay.
all of you. Yes,
We
yes,
accept
fully
it.
agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally, like, first of all, Luke, what? Oh,
Oh,
my God.
boy.
Okay. And then I was like, he didn't. What? It's
Yeah.
a roller
Who
coaster of
knows?
Yeah.
emotions. So for you guys, like, what was it like reading these final scripts?
Same.
Yeah.
Same. We all were. I mean, we're just kind of, it was such a surreal thing and it was very emotional, but we were talking about this. It feels kind of like season 1 with the where you're like, it's done, but he's a, you know, like we were walking onto set and you're like, you're doing like the Ted Danson, like, wow, what a bar, you know, but you're just like, at the same time, you're like, oh, I have to do some work.
I got
you know,
work
I
today.
can't. I mean, to talk to Allegra, she was like, yeah, every
Every
like,
day
yeah.
for 4 weeks. She
they'd
cried.
yell cut, and she'd be like,
It's my last day in this set.
Yeah.
It's my last day in these shoes.
yeah, it was just a very profound thing. But I think also like, and it was, I mean, yeah, it was definitely a tough one. You're like, oof.
The table read was fun because like you get to get a little bit of the emotion out there, and you know when you're already getting choked up, and then it was one of those scenes where like instead of having to try to cry, I'm trying not to cry and get him not to be a mess, just because it's such an honest scene and it's written so well, and Greg has a history of doing that with these relationships and creating these beautiful moments between people. And then we shot it and there was a boat playing music the whole time and I had to ADR my entire scene. Yeah, some fucking guy out on the water in Vancouver was playing like AC/DC.
Let's say yacht rock. Probably.
TNT. Yeah, exactly.
If I could sink a boat, I would.
The ending for both of you guys was. Can you briefly just talk about why, despite being why they were perfect for those characters
That.
and the story as a whole as well?
Let's say the last part again.
Just why the ending for both of your characters was so perfect for the story being told and the characters themselves.
For me, it was definitely probably because you shoot out of sync a lot, right? It's like we have the complete circle, you know.
I mean, the whole arc of Nathan of starting off as this kind of arrogant douchebag and learning from Nora and falling in love with her. And my big thing was just the way Greg wrote it was just so beautiful. And he's just, yeah.
Are you, after doing the show, are you less or more scared of AI and the future we're in right now.
Definitely more because all this stuff is coming true from the show. Where they all make all these jokes and stuff. We're like, oh, that's a real thing. That's
I'm
a
just
real
really
thing.
worried about the speed at which it's like evolving, and so much of what Greg writes comes true.
Yeah, AI outpaces, and it moves at this right now, like it's moving at the speed of capitalism, to where you're like, where they're using it. It's like every Jurassic Park is this. It's like, yeah, let's just get it to market. Get it to market. And then
I'm
it
like,
bursts out of the
can we
cell.
just
You're
limit
like,
it to,
oh
like,
no.
medical advances
Yeah.
and like just to make things easier without taking jobs. Like, how can we?
When you
It's
watch
very
Jurassic
scary.
Park specifically, when you go, how did they not know again that they were going to get out?
We're
And
here.
it's like the same thing with AI, where you're like, how many Terminators are we going to make? Where we get, like, we know this.
Why are we still doing that?
You watch it, those movies, and they're like, haven't
Ego.
they in Terminator seen a Terminator movie? Or, like, we all know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Thank you guys so
Thanks,
much.
gang. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys so
Thank you
much
so
for
much.
seeing us.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Most certainly.
They were making